Hey there, lovely viewers. Welcome to our cozy corner, where we are diving headfirst into the wonderful world of vintage home decor. Now, you might be wondering, what is the fizz about vintage stuff? Well, buckle up because we are about to unravel the timeless charm that vintage decor brings to our homes. It is not just about decorating, it is like taking a stroll through memory lane, surrounded by pieces that tell stories of the past. Whether it is an old fashioned lamp or a well worn leather chair, each item has its own tale to tell. And we are here to explore, appreciate, and maybe even find a few treasures of our own. So, if you are ready for our journey filled with character, elegance, and a touch of nostalgia, we are in the right place. Now, you might be asking, why should I bother with vintage decor? Well, my friends, that is a fantastic question. Vintage is not just a style, it is an inviting to infuse your space with character and warmth. In the world that is constantly changing, there is something comforting about surrounding ourselves with pieces that have stood the test of time. We are talking about classic elegance that never goes out of style. Think about of it. Why settle for mass produced item when you can bring home something unique with a history all its own? So, whether you are a seasoned vintage enthusiast or just curious about what the fuse is all about, join us on this adventure as we uncover the secret behind the enduring appeal of vintage home decor. Get ready to fall in love with the past all over again. Let's talk about old school's vibe for your place. Vintage style are like bringing back the classics. You know, the timeless stuff that never goes out of style. Picture your home decked out in this classic look. It is like stepping into a cozy familiar world. We are talking about things like cool furnitures and little details that have this old world charm. It is like having a piece of history right there in your living room. Now let's dig into what makes vintage so cool. It is like time reveal travel for your home. Each piece has its own story, like a mini history legends. It is not about furniture, it is like having a chat with the past. So, whether you are into fancy Victorian stuff or the chill vibe of mid century modern vintage style, give you a bunch of options to show off your own taste. It's time like turning your home into a cozy personal museum of good vibes. Imagine finding an old lamp with intricate details or a weather chair that tells story of cozy evenings. Thrift store adventure become a budget-friendly journey where every discovery feel like striking gold. Plus, there is the thrill of day delight, turning those found pieces into personalized treasures. It is not just about decorating, it is about the excitement of the hunt, the joy of the unexpected, and the satisfaction of creating something special from what others might overlook. Hunting for vintage treasures is not just a pastime, it is a way to add character to your space without breaking the bank. When it comes to making your space feel cozy and inviting, the color and texture you choose play a big role. Think about warm, earthy hues like rich browns, soft creams, and gentle greens. These colors bring a touch of nature indoors, creating a comforting atmosphere. Imagine wrapping yourself in a soft vintage blanket is on a chilly evening. That is the kind of warmth we are aiming for. These tones not only soothing the eye but also make your space feel more relaxed and lived in. Now let's talk textures. Vintage decor is all about embracing different materials that have a story to tell. Picture weathered wooden furniture worn in leather sofas and softness of well-loved fabrics. These textures add depth and character to your home, make it a heaven of comfort. It is like a journey of your own fingertips, from the smoothness of polished wood to the coziness of the vintage rug. Combining these textures, creating a tactile experiment that not only looks good but also feels good. So don't be afraid to fix and mix and match colors and textures to craft a space that reflect your unique style and make you feel right to at home. When it comes to making your space uniquely yours, an effortless way to blend things from the past with what is hot and happening now. Think about it like combining your grandma's favorite comfy chair with the that sleek modern coffee table you spotted at the store last week. The trick is finding a balance so your room feels cozy and up to date at the same time. It is like telling a story where each piece has its own chapter and together that create a beautiful novel of your style journey. You don't need to be an interior design expert for this. Just trust your instinct. Grab that vintage lamp from the flea market and place it next to your contemporary bed. It is all about creating a harmonious vibe where old and new shake hands, introducing your space as a gallery of memories and current adventures. So don't hesitate to mix that timeless rocket chairs with a trendy rugs. Your space, your rules. Imagine your home is your canvas, waiting for your unique brush strokes. Personalizing your space is like telling your story through decor. Start by picking things that resonate with you. It could be a comfy chair your grandma's used to sit in or a quirky lamp you found at a flea market. Think about colors and patterns that make you feel good. Your space is a reflection of you, so don't be afraid to mix and match. Add personal touches like family photos and handmade crafts. These little details turn a house into your cozy haven. Remember, it is not about following trends. It is about creating a space that makes you happy every time you walk in. So take your time, experiment, and let your personality shine through your decor choices.